Alright, so we're back into Shin Megami Tensei 5. We gotta meet with the goddess Idun and acquire some golden apples. And there's also a Mii-Man right off the bat, which is very lovely. There are also a ton of NPCs in this area that I haven't really talked to. So, what I might do actually is talk to all of them, probably off camera, and if any of them have anything important to say, I will probably just recheck the dialogue and then show it off on camera. So let me just do that real quick. Oh. This cat is asking, I came a long way, and are there any Kappa Tengu where you came from? You see, I have a friend among them. They're at a point in their lives where the stress starts truly weighing on them. Oftentimes, they climb up somewhere high to think in peace. I have actually met a Tengu before, actually. So there's like another one, I suppose? You can usually find some Kappa Tengu around here, yeah? It doesn't have to be right now, but... could I ask you to lend them an ear sometime, friend? Oh, there's also a dialogue over there I haven't checked out, so maybe I'll go back there. And that reminds me, I want you to have this. I'm gonna get a Grimalkin Periapt. Okay. That's pretty nice. Lowers attack and defense to the minimum for 3 turns. That's actually really good. This Periapt is most befitting for a boss with the right catitude to make the perfect team. Do your best to recruit all of the proper demons. Nyaha. Yeah, and the cat was most definitely talking about the Tengu that was right here, which we already did that side quest. However, I still need to see what's over here anyways, so I might as well... What the hell is that? I don't know how to get up there, but that thing is huge. Ah, so on this highway over here, there's actually a place you can jump up and go over the fence, and there's a little path here. Okay, so I didn't actually go here before, so we're gonna see what's at the top of this hill, and I believe I saw a bunch of birds, yeah. There's a bunch of these guys. Ugh! So what's at the top of this place? Are you on a toilet? What are you? Yes, this one's a good mountain. Good shape and all. A fine place for a sacrifice. Yes, I'll take this land and it'll be a second pure. Is that all you gotta say? You're probably important for a side quest that I haven't got yet, so... Oh yeah, I also did receive a comment, so I should probably check out the diet building, because I believe there might be something over there, so I'm gonna do that real fast. Oh yeah, there were the consecutive battles that I haven't actually done yet, so what I can do is try to fight these, and yeah, sure, Hydra, Eligor, Nua, I can do this. Because I did, in fact, need to get a Periapt or something like that after winning this side quest, so I might as well just kind of fight them. So I'll just do... oh wow, set to level 100. I'll just do original mode for now. And since these are all bosses I fought before, I'll just kind of skip mostly through all these battles, so we can save time and then actually get on with the actual side quest, or main quest rather. Okay, we're now on phase 2. It is not that hard at all, because we got the Amakatoki critical effect, and we're just demolishing this guy. Not a problem at all. So now we can move on to the next fight, because these enemies are just kind of like the same level as they were before. And yeah, we've fought these guys as well. This is where we first fought the Eligor, right outside of the diet building area for the first time. And we can actually get an Eligor at level 37 later on. And I actually wonder, do I keep my Amakatoki critical effect? I do! Wait, no I don't. Okay, I thought I kept it because I got a crit there, but no. Both of those weren't crits. So you don't carry over your Amakatoki critical effect into the next fight immediately. So that's a little unfortunate, but I think we'll still be fine because these enemies are really not that strong. Yeah, luckily since the Andreas and the Eligors are weak to Runus Thunder, I'm able to get free action economy and pretty much obliterate the enemies with everyone else, even if they're not really that effective. But the fact that I'm just doing a lot of good damage in general because these are pretty low-level enemies, it's really not that bad. Oh, okay, I didn't actually realize this, but during this battle, you actually have the maximum amount of items. Literally all of these items for free, just for these fights, which is very nice, because I was about to say, yeah, I'm out of MP and I don't want to waste anything. But yeah, you just get a free chakra pot, so that's really nice. Oh, and there we go, we beat the... I forgot that the boss only needed to be taken down to 50% HP, so it wasn't that difficult. I did take a lot of damage though, because I forgot that they used force damage as their Amakatoki critical effect. But we get to Maraje on for this guy, which is very nice, so I'll probably be replacing Agalau, even though it is more MP. I kind of want to keep everything here because it's just so good, just to have Zanma, Fire Plurima, and then all of these debuff effects. So yeah, this is the best bet. so that is all of the 3 bosses there. And great work on finishing the task. Here's your reward. Training Minato. And then we get the Virtuous Chaos Periapt, which I should have gotten a long time ago, but it's fine. 3 to 6 heavy level based almighty attack on all foes, and removes a press turn icon from the foe's next turn. That's really good. It seems you have successfully completed a battle session in the virtual trainer. The data extracted from your efforts will be useful for research. You have my thanks.
Listen closely.
Bethel wouldn't be able to provide much support to you as a civilian. The fact that you're a member is what enables us to let you use equipment like this. I realize I may have been heavy-handed in making you join Bethel, but it was a decision made for the sake of protecting you as well. I would like for you to know that. At the entrance of the dive building, you'll find other researchers who have been dispatched to investigate the netherworld. Okay, so I needed to do this first, and now I can do these side quests here at the entrance, okay? You may wish to speak with them, granted you can spare the time. I'm certain they would appreciate your assistance. Alright. Then we got 2 stamina bombs, which is also pretty nice as well. I should have done this a long time ago, because the bombs increase the Naobino's abilities. So yeah, here we go. Give me that. We get more MP, which is very nice. Also, I forgot to use my agility bombs earlier. Yeah, there certainly are a lot of NPCs here, which will probably have some flavor text or something like that. Nothing too important, because none of them are really like side quests or anything like that. But it does have some lore, I guess, for the area, I suppose, which is not that bad at all, because I do like actually reading the dialogue, even if I don't always show it off on camera. Well, except for this case, because I'm actually talking while also looking at the dialogue. So, yeah.
Yes?
Cool. Oh yeah, you returned from Dad along with Aogami, correct? Pardon me, tossing around the word like that wouldn't make much sense to you, would it? No, I know what Dad is. It's this world. I've been here long enough to know that. And the angels referred to the netherworld as not, so we followed suit. By the way, I know this is out of the blue, but if you have time to spare, would it be okay if I ask you to help us out with some things? It won't be too much, but occasionally some things happen that we can't handle. That's why it'd be wonderful if you could help us out. It's only if you have the time now, okay? Yeah, for sure.
Yes?
I got time. How have you been? I know it's not my place to say this, but please don't push yourself too hard. What will you do? Oh, offer assistance. Thank you. There's actually a case we could use your assistance on right now.
Yes.
One of our ace researchers, Dr. Soichi Nita, has gone missing. Last we heard from him, he said, I'm gonna go meet with Mephisto. Okay. Don't know who that is. Dr. Nita is likely here in Dot, and we'd like for you to find him. Also, I didn't even realize I can move the camera during dialogue. So, every time I'm in a case where I'm blocking them, I can just move the camera over so we can actually see who I'm talking to from now on. Good thing I found out 30 hours in. Other than that,
yes.
This doesn't have to do with our Japan division, but Cleopatra, I know that sounds like it's going to be a hot lady, who represents the Egyptian division, seems to have been dismissed and ousted from Bethel. Okay. We received reports that Cleopatra has been seen in Dot. We'd like for you to ascertain this. Other than that,
yes.
There's been a large magical power surge detected near Tokyo Tower in Dot. Okay. Luckily I have a ley line for that place. And well, since there's no one else who could go and find out where this reading is coming from, we'd like your assistance in this matter. Please speak to the staff member that is in charge of each matter for more details.
Goodbye.
Well then, I'll leave you to the rest of you. Let me explain the situation with the strange reading. The reason we want you to investigate is because we don't have much information. Based on the report that the angels gave me, though, the reading is probably from the goddess. There shouldn't be any danger, but if the goddess is in trouble, she probably is going to need some help. Go to Tokyo Tower here in Dot, and then assess and handle the situation. Sure. Now, what is the recommended level for this, actually? Thank you, I'll be counting on you. Okay, 36, actually. Okay, so I'm actually supposed to do this right now. Cool, I'm level 35, so maybe I'll gain the level 36 when I'm actually doing it.
Do you have a moment?
And since I'm able to take down the Hellbiker at level 35, I think I should be fine with this as well. Hello, I'll go over how the search for the Doctor is going to work again. Dr. Suichi Nito is a member of the Proto-Fiend development team who also took part in creating Aogami in recent years. He is currently missing. Though he appears to look young at first glance, they say he's been with Bethel ever since before the war. He's quite mysterious. In recent years, it seems like something was bothering him. Maybe his personal research wasn't going well, but just the other day, his face was absolutely beaming. He said, I'm going to go meet with Mephisto, and after that he vanished. You know how dangerous that is, so I'm sure you know what I'm asking of you. Please find the Doctor and bring him back. Sure, let's do the Doctor's last wish. Thank you.
Right.
Based on the information I got from the angels, Mephisto was spotted in a dot near Kamiyacho in Minato
Be
Ward.
careful.
Find the doctor and bring him back. Good luck to you. Okay. So we're going back to the city area, I can do that. Hello there, let me explain how we want you to go after Cleopatra. Bethel was created in order to preserve this world made by the Creator. And as you can see here in Japan, the gods of various countries and their followers were defeated by the Creator, then made to serve him as the different branches. Among those branches, the Egyptian branch is quite complicated. Cleopatra was in charge for that time, but was recently dismissed. I don't know what the details are, but it seems that she couldn't control the members within her own branch. Now, having been chased from the Egyptian branch, Cleopatra has cursed every demon of Bethel. Cleopatra was sighted here in Dot near Mita and in Minato Ward, so in the city area. If she does hold a grudge against Bethel and intends to do us harm, we have orders to eliminate her. I don't want to do that. We'll keep Cleopatra and find out if she carries any malicious intent, and if necessary, take care of her. Looks like we're about to do a boss fight here as well, which may be doable. Thank you, I'll be counting on you. Okay, that's like near the beginning of the game, actually. Okay, yeah, I can do that as well. Oh yeah, I decided to inherit a force and a fire move for my Lilum, using the Neza essence. That way she can actually fight some lightning enemies, and make use of her inherit lightning blocking. Now, what to do first? I could just go straight to Cleopatra, or I can actually go find someone at the city. Okay, so up these stairs is actually a guy over there, which seems to be attacked by a demon, I guess. I think that... Oh, they're talking, okay. He senses a strange power, or dangerous power from the demon. I could be prepared for this. Maybe. I mean, it's level 36, right? I finally found you, Mephisto.
Why, hello.
It's been some time, Dr. Suichinita. I'm glad you got my message.
Huh?
Never mind that. Where is it? Is it true that you have what I'm looking for here? A producer of artificial life, a proto-human? I traveled to Germany and studied under a famous professor just to learn about it. But then he passed away in my old age. I couldn't complete his research, and that's when you showed up.
This is true.
Indeed, I struck a deal with you. I would return your youth for as long as it took you to achieve your goal. But no matter how many proto-fiends I created, its heart was never human. I want to create a proto-human, complete with a human heart. But Mephisto, if you called me here again, it must mean my wish has become a reality, yes? So where is it? Don't fret, Doctor. You'll get what you want. In fact, it has just arrived. Yeah, he's talking about me, isn't he?
Hey!
That's the Aogami model. Proto-Fiend fused with a human?
This is true.
Precisely. The Proto-Fiend Aogami fused with the soul of human. A perfect being. A human with an artificial body, joined in a perfect union. Is the power of the creation finally within the grasp of humanity? That it is. By placing a real human soul in an artificial body, a true proto-human has been created. Yeah, it's a sick design, actually. Up close, now I actually see it. Of course, this is the level of power now that rivals of a god. But I'd fail so many times. Why now? A mortal is no different from a demon. It isn't difficult to create a being without a soul. However, to go from mortal to human, a soul is required. Harnessing the power of God is no easy task. That is why it was necessary to prepare the soul in a different manner.
Huh?
I see, so that's why. A soul that even God cannot create. That's why I couldn't find the answer. But as time has passed, the goddess of misfortune smiled upon you, Doctor. Thanks to your creation of the perfect Proto-Fiend, it has attracted a matching soul.
This is true.
Lucky you, Dr. Suichinita. He has granted your desire to see a proto-human. The dream I staked my life on has long last. Beautiful. You are absolutely beautiful. Likewise, I am glad I see my efforts to help you have also paid off. Now then, since your desire has been fulfilled, I expect you will fulfill your end of the contract in turn.
Huh?
The contract?
It cost you your soul.
Oh yes, the price was your soul, and now I shall be paid in full.
Young man.
Onogia, this isn't good. Our mission is to take the doctor back with us. Silence, you synthetic filth. Your soul seems usable as well. I shall take that too. Okay, so we're gonna get into a boss fight here, which I'm not particularly, what? You want me to fight that? What the hell? Is this a scripted loss?
This'll do.
So compounded calamity. Oh, that's Purgasnack. I know that from Limbus Company. Anyways, I'm completely doomed here. Do I just have to gamble the light? Am I actually just gambling here? Like, what's up with this? quite the predicament here. Am I just not supposed to do this yet? Yeah, sure. Okay, let's see how hard he's gonna hit me right now. So Luster Candy all stats up. Great. And here we go.
Sorry.
Huh. So Luster Candy again, all stats up. And then he's gonna go for another one of these, which is just a one-shot. And another hit, and I'm dead. So that's not possible just now. Oh. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I should have checked that. And I can't do this either. So the only one I can do right now is going to Tokyo Tower. Okay, I should have read that, but it was actually kind of funny to actually just go in there and then see that level appear. Okay, let's actually do a side quest that we can actually complete. Who are you? I mean, you look pretty.
Well...
Who are you? Ah, wait. I should get my own name first before asking another's.
True.
I am Artemis. I'm the goddess of the moon and the hunt, the daughter of the almighty Zeus. You are gorgeous. I came here because I heard that someone has slain the Hydra. I assume it must have been done by the demigod Hercules, but I don't know where he is. Might you have an idea about his whereabouts? What? You said that was you? But you look like nothing like Hercules. Oh, that's not what you mean.
Huh?
What? You were the one who slayed the Hydra? But you were so thin, your body isn't even close to that of Hercules. I find it hard to believe you. Trust me, it was very difficult. But now that you mention it, you do have a presence similar to that of a demigod. I suppose looks can be deceiving.
True.
If that's true, that you were the one to slay the Hydra, then you must be a skilled warrior. Indeed. I'm looking to gain strength enough to unite this world and end its suffering. Naturally, that calls for a strong partner to train. Oh really? If you're a warrior, then you should also have the eyes to gauge that strength in your opponent.
Yes.
Therefore, I have a quest for you, Hercules of Japan. I want you to find me a powerful foe that will serve me in my training. Fear not, I do not intend to leave you searching blindly under such vague guidelines.
Well...
The truth is, I heard that a demon called Quetzalcoatl has just appeared nearby. Oh yeah, I have one of those.
True.
Locate the Quetzalcoatl, then find out if they are truly powerful. I don't know. Having traveled these lands, there is no one better equipped to handle this task than you. I trust you won't disappoint me. Yeah, I guess I could do that. It just seems like it's right here. Okay, that's pretty simple. Here you are. Also, is that a meme up there that I missed? I guess it is. Well, let's do the Quetzalcoatl thing first. Yeah, I know what you're weak to. You're weak to you're weak to lightning, and you have fire and force moves, so I brought a team just for this. And immediately we're going to go into an Amakitoki critical, so my Satanta is useless, because he has no moves that do lightning damage. So I'm going to go for a Dark Sword, just to probably get a seal, which I did not get. We're going to go for the Zyonga. And then you can probably go for Pierce Armor to lower defense. Then Yoko will probably go for... Do I have anything that raises evasion? No, I do not. The only evasion buff I have is Inflaming Divinity, which I will be using on my Lilim, so that she'll be way stronger. So let's go for another Zanga. Good damage, and then I'll lower defense once more. So now you're at minimum defense. And then I can just lower your attack, so that your attacks won't be nearly as bad. So let's see what you do. Zenma, block. That's why I brought in Satanta in the first place, because you block moves. Go for the Thunder. We're gonna go for another Zanga for good damage. Satanta will now go for probably, Fatal Sword for the crits, but I didn't get it that time. We'll go for Zanga. Then I'll use another Inflaming Divinity, probably on myself, so that next turn I'll be able to do even more damage. I'll probably just go for a Puncture Punch, and it's about the same. And then Zanga. So next turn you should be dead. Normal hit. We're good. Yeah, I'm not worried about this at all because the main character and Lilim both have maximum accuracy, so I'm not worried about missing here. And we're also doing very good damage. So now at this point, even if I miss, we can probably still kill. So let's go for the Fatal Sword. No crit. Let's go for the Zanga. And there we go. Very simple Quetzalcoatl. There we go, I didn't forget about you. Come on over. I master the scenic spots. Think so too, yeah? Now, we'll go back to Artemis. Whoa. Hello, pretty lady. I brought brought good word here. Hey, it's you, Hercules of Japan. What did you think of Quetzalcoatl's strength? It was alright. So you defeated the Quetzalcoatl. That means they weren't a particularly formidable opponent. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I knew that wasn't that tough. It won't do me any good if they are not at least as powerful as my father. Or perhaps if the real Hercules were here.
Yes.
Hercules of Japan. If you happen to meet the real Hercules in your travels.
No.
Wait, if you slew the Hydra, as you so claimed, then perhaps you would be a suitable.
True.
Let's find out. I ask that you face me. I understand this is sudden, but speak to me when you are ready. I'm gonna scan you immediately, but here it goes. So Artemis, let's check out these spyglass. So level 37, you have Impenetrable Purity, which when the user guards or has defense raised by 2x, Pierce effects will be nullified. You block a lot of moves, but you're weak to fire. Okay. And you have ice as well, which is horrible because the main character is weak to ice. Alright. 15 weak physical attacks to random foes? What? Okay, so this is horrible. Ice and lightning. Okay, so I need to bring a team that blocks ice, blocks lightning, and has fire. So I can go for a Maragon just to extend the turn, go for an Agala, and then Lilim. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I'll switch out the Quetzalcoatl. So team change Quetzalcoatl into King Frost. And since main character is weak to ice, I need to be pretty careful about this. And I probably should have inherited some fire moves for King Frost actually, because you block ice. Alright, so we're gonna have to debuff now. So let's just lower your attack, just to see what happens. Does that go? Okay, that's a lot of damage. What's gonna happen when you do your 15 damage move? So let's Inflaming Divinity. I probably need to switch out King Frost again. I need someone better than this. Nekomata does have ice and electric block actually, so I could just bring you in just as like a filler companion here for now until I can get something better later on. Because right now I need to focus on doing damage because your health isn't that high. I just need to be very careful about what I do here. I can allow just to keep doing damage, and I can probably Inflaming Divinity maybe Yoko? Yeah. Because Yoko is a human that can do a lot of damage. You can go for an ice maybe block? Yeah. Because I don't know when you're going to use your ice move. I don't know when is the problem. But once I know, then it'll be okay. So normal hit. That will do a crit. Okay. Zango, this is fine. Yeah, it's fine. Zango again. Okay, there we go. We got the block. Okay. So now we can go for our Amakatoki critical effect, because we have a lot of attack buffs right now, and your defense is lowered, I believe, as well. I can probably go for a Dark Sword to maybe inflict Seal. No Seal there. We're gonna go for an extra Claw for good damage. I need you to heal, so I can't just diorama you. And then you can go for an Agala. And I can try to go for Poison, actually, because you attack so many times. A Poison might actually be very beneficial. But I didn't get that poison off. Let's go for the ice block again, just in case it happens. You never know when. And then maybe I'll go for another attack down. No, I need to go for a defense down, which I don't really have at the moment, so that's a little unfortunate. I might have items actually that do that, so I might have to consider that. Let me try Charm though. No Charm. Okay. Ow. Okay. What if I guard? Right? Because if I guard with the whole team, I'll know what your Amakatoki critical effect is. So even if this is like a kind of a waste here, we're gonna be blocking, gaining Magatsuki gauge, and we're gonna see. Okay. So that is when you do... Okay, perfect. So that's when you do your ice move. So now I no longer have to worry about your ice move from now on, because you only use your ice move during your Amakatoki critical effect. Is what it seems like, that is. So, let's just go for more turns extensions. I am going to lose some debuffs though, but I wonder if I have items that can actually buff or debuff, because I know I have some, like concentrate gems and stuff like that. I have these debuffs as well. I don't know if there's any stat though. There's no stat items. Fire gem maybe for heavy damage? It's okay. I'll probably go for the electric block maybe, just so Yoko doesn't die. And I'll also heal up my Lilim, so she doesn't die either. Astral Saint Strike, here's the problem.
Astral Saint Strike! Arrow!
Okay. You know what? That wasn't that bad. All things considered, no one died. So what I need to do though, is I'm gonna change out my Yoko for my Parvati. You can go for the Bowl of Hygeia. You can go for an Aghalao, and you're now at half HP, which is great. So I will now go for an Inflaming Divinity on Parvati so that she will be hyper buffed and not have to worry about dying. You can go for a block here, but I'll also just pass just for safe measures. And then I'll go for a Medea to get a big heal. And then I'll just, there we go. We got the charm off. Perfect. Yeah, because I didn't have another turn remaining anyways, so I might as well. There we go. We got the block. We are making great progress here on this fight. So I will go for a critical effect, perhaps.
Watch this.
And then I'll probably bank on trying to get a poison move here, because American will run out this turn. So let's go for the poison. Nope. Extra claw. And I can go for another bowl, or I can also lower attack. Yeah, I need to lower attack. And then I'm gonna go for just Aguilar. Good, good. Okay, light again. Okay, I'm gonna need to raise my MP next turn. I want to save my MP for the next Omikatoki critical effects, because it's a lower defense. That is why I got Pierce Armor for you in the first place, so you can debuff better. Yeah, I'll just Aguilar. Yep, I knew the charm would go away. Head Crush is okay. Oh, it's not okay. And now you're going for your critical effect. That means you're gonna go for another ice move, which does mean I can just block for sure. You will go for the ice block. I'll still guard with the main character just in case, but let's go for another Pierce Armor perhaps. And then you can go for the Meragaon, and then you will guard. There we go. So now I need to switch out Nekomata, which is unfortunate because Nekomata was very nice at debuffing, but I need to raise my own MP as well. I can bring in the Quetzalcoatl again, just so I can debuff you even further, because that's purely why you're on the team. You're just here to debuff, while also having Meragaon. So I can lower attack, passive heal, and then you can go for the Meragaon just to extend the turn, and then you can heal your MP. I think it's worth it, because this fight does seem to be going on for a little bit longer, because you're only at like a third of your health left, which I still need to worry about it. I will lower your attack again. So now all I need to do is, since your attack is very much lowered, I think I can prepare by going for a bowl now and then heal next turn when you attack this time. So somersault, ow, defense greatly lowered. Okay. So what I need to do now is Inflaming Divinity myself to negate the defense down. And I'll also have accuracy buffed. And then you can go for a Margion. And what's your stats right now? Your defense down will go away, but I will go for a Medea for the overheal. And then you can go for a Margon again, because I need to get my turn extended even further. I'll go for a Fire Gem, actually, so I can extend the turn here. There we go. And then you will go for a defense down, actually. Let's go for the defense down. And then you will go for another bowl, probably, yeah. I love this bowl. Astral Stain Strike, no one should die.
Astral Sextrack Arrow!
Cool. I think we're fine for the most part. I'll go with Fire Shard here, and then I'm going to lower your attack probably with Quetzalcoatl, or just extend the turn actually, because I'm not worried about your attack right now. We'll go for, I could Pierce Armor. I can also Medea just to heal up. Yeah, I could just do that. So now we're over heals, we'll Merrigan again, and then I'm going to go for maybe a Blight. No poison. We might just be able to kill here, maybe. No, we're not going to get a kill here. But your attack is lowered, your defense is down. We're going to kill you next turn. So let's go for the fire move here. And then we're going to probably... Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay, we're good. Tau does have Saint's Prayer here, which will negate the effects of ailments when turning to stock. So I think the best bet right now is, even though we could just win right here, I'll play it safe, and I'll change out Quetzalcoatl so that you will be someone who can actually extend the turn. So this will extend our turn. And what I can do, actually, is I could just Agalo here. Yeah, you know what? I'll just credit here. And since we have our turn extended here, even though Parvati and the other guy will pass their turn, I'll still have actions here, and we get the kill anyway, so it's fine. So I didn't need to play it safe there, we just win. And there we go, first try, not that bad. I think, that was pretty well. I lost? No, how can I ever bring peace like this?
What's that?
My dear daughter Artemis, why are you crying? Father? Ah, father, I lost again. I'm so very torn. I killed my love for Orion. I couldn't even bring victory to the Trojans. You are no stranger to pain, but that is why you strive to be better. Keep up your training and don't stop. Besides, that demon is a powerful one. He has a kind of special power.
Right.
So if you're looking for someone to learn from, then there is no one better than him. I understand, Father. I'll keep on training. And then someday, I'll surpass even you.
That's good.
That's the spirit, my daughter. I'm sorry you had to see such a pathetic side of me. I, Artemis, acknowledge your abilities, and I would like to follow you and learn from your strength. Wait, do I get to recruit you? Artemis joined your party. Let's go! Yeah, just level 37. Awesome! And I get your abilities, not all of them though, but you get the Saint Strike, which is amazing. Head Crush, with the chance of inflicting confusion. Somersault, lowers defense by 2 ranks, and raises the attack of all allies by 1 rank. Okay, yeah, you're perfect. I needed you for the team. I'm glad I decided to read that comment to go back to the dive building to get that quest done, because this was an amazing find here. Thank you very much. So, back at the fairy village, there's actually a rail over here, which probably leads me to this little area up here, which there is a side quest right over there. So let's see what the side quest is all. Vending machine! Okay, ripped manga. What is that? You got a ball in your head. What are you? You're strange looking. This netherworld is full of mysteries, quite the wonder. You're quite mysterious yourself. This is supposedly the furthest recent reaches of the East, but it's not quite near Ikanai. Rather different. Oh, you seem to be both human creature and a demon creature. You must be an otherworlder. I am Kin Mamon. I was struck by a skidding vehicle, and when I came to, I found myself here. Were you isekai? Apologies for this question may seem sudden, but would you happen to know where I come from? I have an idea. Okay, Nawa, you say? I'm afraid that does not sound familiar. I apologize, but I just cannot seem to remember. In all honesty, I can't even remember who I am. But I do remember one thing, a song. The melody goes like this. Oh, there on the seashore where the children dance and play, the trees in the... I feel as though I can remember the lyrics to this song. I may even be able to remember who I am as well. Would you be willing to find someone who knows more about this song for me? Song of Nostalgia. Okay. My deepest thanks. I believe the song has been created by human creatures, not by demon creatures. It may be best to ask human folk in your search. I imagine there would be many people in the city of Tokyo. Why don't you try asking around there? Oh, and do watch out for the skidding vehicles. Yeah, sure, I won't be isekai. Let's go probably back to Tokyo and then get that quest done. There's also this boxing over here that I can just get as well, so let me just break that open and then I'll go to Tokyo. And a couple of parkour later, we're up here and we get whatever this is. What are you areas? Essence? Nekomata Essence. Yeah, I guess I'll get Axleclaw from that, I suppose, if I really want that. Oh, I can also get a new special fusion, which I can get Artemis now. Not that I really need to, because she's already in my party, but I guess if I ever need another one, I guess I can get one at any time now. It requires Satanta, Serenup, Makami, and Bicorn. I'm also inheriting some force here, so I can make use of the force damage here. And also, I could have Restore. I'll just do this. There we go. You look like you want to ask me something. You asked her about the Kimonmon song. Ah, an Okinawan song. That's kind of random, but sure, I'll always be happy to help out a fellow Joon student. And that song is actually sort of familiar. Just a second, I'm gonna call my granny, ask her about it. I hope it's not the Turbo Granny. Apparently, it's originally from an old folk song. Guess what? She told me the rest of it goes too. Oh, on the seashore where children dance and play, the Gajurumaru trees soar high in the sky. On the wood, fishing boats return from the sea is that big parrotfish that I see over there. On days like this, so joyous, let me play our merry song. Everyone enjoy that gentle melody. And that's how it goes. Did that help? Perfect. We got the Song of Nostalgia completed. And it was actually pretty simple, actually, because most other NPCs in Tokyo, by this point in the game, since I already did the other quests, were already no longer highlighted. So it really helped me pinpoint exactly what I needed to talk to. Oh, okay, so this NPC actually tells you where the other NPC that you actually need to talk to would be. Back at the Ballhead Man. Oh, you learned the lyrics to the song? I knew I could count on you, or let us sing it straight away. Do you happen to remember the lyrics offhand? I remember. I think. Oh, on the seashore where the children dance and play. Wait, do I have to select the right lyrics? I hope not, because I forgot. This one? lovely. I probably messed up, didn't I? On the wood fishing boat returned from the sea. Is this actually referring to that one special fusion guy on the boat? Huh. I wonder if they're related. I mean, there are a level 36 demon, actually. Parrotfish? That seems right. Because parrots and fish are, like, related to boats, so I think that would be connected. On days like these, so joyous let us play our merry song. Judging how it's continuing, I think I did select it right. Sentience? There we go. Everyone enjoy the Sentient's gentle melody. Lovely singing voice you got there. It's a beautiful tree in the background as well. And there we go. Easy peasy. Oh, this song truly penetrates the heart. The beautiful blue ocean of my Okinawa. The scent of the wind. I remember it all so clearly now. And I have you to thank for its other worlder of the East. You have my gratitude. And we got the Song of Nostalgia completed. Enigma Talisman. And there we go, level 36. Which means we're gonna upgrade strength again. Oh, full HP and MP recovery to self. Only of the Enigma race, though. I don't know if that's worth overcritical, though, every single time. I gifted you a prized possession of the Enigma race. Enigmas are unusual deities, one cannot meet by ordinary means, however. If you play the organ, you may just be able to summon one with your music. Fair winds and waters to you, and the Kinmamon left. Okay, so now that we're level 36, you know what that means. So level 36, we can get ourselves a Lamia and a Zhaochutzen. So Lamia, ooh, you know what? So you are lightning-based, and you have Burden of Talents. Well, in the active party, all allies that have ailments take increased damage, but the chance of inflicting ailments increases. Okay, high chance of lightning crits, that's really good. But what I can do, actually, is maybe... Let me check out what Zhaochutzen actually needs. So Thoth and Nezha, what do you do? 4 Heavenly Kings. Raises all user stats by 2 ranks for 3 turns when a demon with 4 Heavenly Kings is summoned from the stock. Maybe that's good. Fatal Sword. High chance of landing crits. Mazionga. Charge. And Electric Block. Pretty physical, with some lightning focus in there. And you also can make use of light, so if I have anyone in the fusion with light, which I do, you could be a good fusion. Maybe I can fuse up a Nezha first, and then I'm going to get these out Chitin, because I'm not really using Thoth that much, outside of being a light dealer. But most importantly, I can get myself a Hellbiker as well. And what I will do, actually, is probably go out, recruit a Kelpie, and we'll get the Hellbiker. But for now, I will be using the Anahita and Lilim to get myself a Lamia. I think this is good. Let's do it. I'll probably use a Electric Citra on you.
Looking forward to our travels.
Was that... was that Southern?
Oh.
That's hot. I guess I don't need Resist Dark. Yeah. Because I feel like doing physical here would actually be very good here, especially since you have pretty good physical on your own. So there we go, we actually have some slots empty now, so I can actually recruit other demons. And let's see what else we can get. There we go, Thoth and Nezha Taizi. Let's get the Zhaochutzen. This might be fine, so yeah, let's get ya.
You face the Jotun of the 4 Heavenly Kings!
Awesome. So now that I got myself a Kelpie, I can Compendium Fusion the Andress and the Angel to get myself the Hellbiker. So yeah, let's get ya. It only cost me 8,000 Maka as well, which you can get back pretty quickly from killing some Itamas or getting some vending machines. So now we have...
Let's rock!
The next fiend in our squad. Now that we got all those fusions out of the way, I think it's time to actually go and explore the rest of the fairy village, because I have been putting this off for a while now, and I think I should probably get down there and actually complete some quests. Also, there's a little cash box thing up there. Can I get to it? I wonder if I have to do a little bit of jumping here, and there we go. So what is in here, perhaps? There's a bit of a weird structure here. They really gotta make you work for it. And there we go. Please be an essence or something. Black Ooze essence. Okay. I did actually have a Black Ooze. I think I still have it in my party right now, actually. So there could be something good with that. I think they're a debuffer, actually, where they inflict status conditions rather than actually lowering stats and all that. So that could be useful. We also get another box over here, which gives me fire gems, which I do in fact need because I wasted all my fire gems on, I think, Artemis actually. Yo, are you cold? Here, I can help warm you up too. Sorry, got a little singe though. Thanks. Okay, so I explored most of this area, so I'm gonna actually head down south, talk to those two NPCs, and there also seems to be not really any enemies here, really. The only enemy I saw in the village itself, what'd you say? Oh, yeah, I guess they are kind of perfect together. Because they're in the same games all the time. Hello there, what do you gotta say as well? Oh, nice. Fairies and humans live in harmony. That makes sense. There don't really seem to be much enemies at all, except for that, like a Mitama over here, I guess, but that's not really important. Speaking of Mitama, I could fight a few, and I also risk leveling up again, which sounds like it would be a great thing, but I also want to try out what I currently have in my party and not move on too quickly from the demons, because I want to be able to use them and not have them be outclassed immediately upon level up. But I do have an item that can increase my level up to 37. And there are some special fusions level 37 as well that I can get. Where are you? Oh, you're up there actually, yeah. We can walk in the water as well. I thought I couldn't for some reason because usually water in this game, they don't let you swim. So there's a reasonable assumption that I couldn't really get up there. But there does seem to be something over here, like glory points right there. Yeah, I don't know how to get up though. We do luckily find this little box here, which gives us a Parvati essence, and also there's some basilisks there. There's some Nekomatas. This is heaven for me, actually. I love these cat girls. Anyways, there's a Magatsui cat girl, actually. Let me take you down then. I believe you are weak to lightning and ice, so let's fight you. Okay, no kill. Let's see what you do. Big bang. We're okay. Never mind. Yeah, I thought they would go for something else that wouldn't one-shot me. Well, I need to be over-prepared then, because clearly being somewhat prepared isn't good enough. And there is a lovely lady here. This is Idun, right? There she is, ho. That is the goddess Idun. Okay. That's a very cute design. Hi ho, Idun. I'm here at the request of King Oberon, ho. Oh, what a cute little fairy. I hope the king and the queen are doing well. So, what did you need? The king said he'd like 3 golden apples. Needs them for some medicine, oh? Oh, medicine. It's true, my apples can be used to heal all kinds of ailments, but...
Please?
Please, Idun. I have to help my friends. Please share your apples with us, ho. Queen Titania wishes for it too, ho. Well, Titania was originally a harvest goddess. Being a fellow goddess, I know how she feels with wanting to help humans and everything. Problem is, Loki just recently stole nearly all of my apples, and the only ones I have left haven't fully ripened yet. Unripened apples can't be used for medicine, sadly. Ho ho! What a tragedy, ho!
Speaking of...
But it couldn't have been easy for Loki to carry so many by himself. There's a good chance he might have dropped a few on his way out. Maybe go try looking for some.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we'll try that. Okay. Look, it off that way. I can just faintly smell the apples he left behind. Alright, so we gotta pick up some apples, huh? In 3 different locations?
See ya!
I know you'll be able to get those apples back. Good luck out there. Thank you. Hey ho, hurry ho. We have to get the apples before another demon snatches them up. Ho. I wonder if there's gonna be some mini-bosses for every apple. But that seems to be the objective. Oh, there's also another side quest over here, I suppose. What do you got to say, little pixie? So this demon said that, but then the other demon said, I have no idea anymore. At this rate, I'm never gonna figure it out. I've never seen you before. Aha, you must be the culprit. You can't fool me, Ace Detective Pixie. Culprit? Hey now, don't play innocent. That almost always means you're guilty. I know you stole our special snack. Don't even try to hide it. So who are you? Linogia Mango. Ah, that's a weird name. Alright, Linogia, are you ready to confess your crimes? Tell me, why would you decide to do such a terrible thing? I have no idea what you're talking about, lady. Hey, come on, if you don't say something, you're gonna make me look like the bad guy here. Okay, I was just teasing. If this snack stealer was conspicuous as you, then I wouldn't have been having so much trouble. That's right, if an outsider did it, they'd have been caught right away. So that means the thief must be one of those demons. But no matter how much I think about it, I can't figure out who took our tasty treat, huh? If I don't find that silvery apple-like fruit, I might never get to eat it. Silvery apple. Young man, that fruit the pixie mentioned. Sounds delicious. No. Considering this is a netherworld, it's highly unlikely to be an ordinary fruit. I have heard that the large concentrations of glory can take shape of a fruit. Perhaps this is what the pixie's talking about? Oh, glory points. If we can identify who stole that fruit, perhaps we might claim that glory for ourselves.
Oh!
What's that, Lenogia? You're curious about the apple? Well, if you helped me find the thief, I guess I could share with you, but outsiders can't enter our hangout. I might be able to ask around for you, though. We'll be a real investigative team.
Young man.
It should be possible to temporarily align your Magatsui wavelengths, allowing you to direct the demon across from a distance. We did this before, actually. Perhaps you can try gathering enough information, though, the pixie, to deduce the identity of the culprit. Pixie on the case. Okay, sure, I'll just follow your directions. Okay, then I'll try asking everyone around. Now, who can I talk to? First, there's Jack Frost and Jack-o'-lantern. When speaking with those, one of them answers honestly while the other one always lies. Talk about annoying. Then over there, my fellow pixies, don't worry. They'll totally tell the truth. Plus, I know my own kind, so I'll see right through them if they lie. Now, the group of Agathians, on the other hand, they do nothing but lie. It might be a waste of time to even talk to them. That white horse over there is a unicorn. You should pay attention to her testimony. Someone among them is definitely the culprits. Okay, let's go listen to what everyone has to say. Ace Detective Pixie is on the case. Alright, so I'll just have to flutter around over there and potentially see who the culprit is. What is it, ho? Are you here for more questions, ho? We already have an alibi, ho? I thought we weren't just suspects anymore, ho? When your apple disappeared, we were having a snowball fight, ho?
Huh?
Right, that thing where you're chucking snowballs and fireballs back and forth at each other? If either of us gets hit, even once, it could be fatal, ho? It's so thrilling and fun. But snowballs melt when he hit fireballs, ho? It's not fair. The rules need to be adjusted, ho? Sure. So did you two see anyone suspicious around that time? Remember, one side answers honestly while the other side lies. I saw the he whole thing, ho? The thief was a demon that flew away with the apple, ho? Flew away, huh? Let's see if that's truth or not. Oh yeah, from what I saw, the thief was a demon that could use electricity, ho? I feel that alone doesn't really narrow it down. Well, one lies, the other tells truth. It leans towards Pixie if both are true, but we know that's not the case. Because Pixie uses lightning, right? I think. Do you count as flying? You do use electricity, actually. Okay. And you always lie, so let's see what the liars have to say. Okay, I think we can assume that Agathion are lying. Who are you? Hey, do you guys know anything about our stolen apple? Nobody else came anywhere near the apple after us. The apple was already gone by the time we left. If that's information gonna be useful, I'm sure you'll figure something out, Lenogia. By the way, what have you got in those jars of yours? You wouldn't be hiding the apple in there, right? The apple, oh yeah, it's totally in here, eh? And not just the apple either. We've even got hopes and dreams and stuffed in there. We're keeping laughter in these jars. That's physically impossible, right? Haha, yeah, for sure, jars of laughter all the way. Sheesh, we're just wasting our time with these bozos. What do you gotta say? Unicorn has been resting here due to an injury. That means she can't be the thief, but her information will be vital in solving the case. Pixie, I'm feeling much better thanks to your help in tending my wounds. It still pains me to move, though. It's okay, just take it easy. I was wondering if you could repeat what you told me in one more time, though. Certainly.
Yes.
At the time of the incident, I was lying down and resting nearby. At first, I heard a familiar flutter of wings, followed by the sound of something being put down. This was likely the pixies carrying the apple. It sounded as if though one of those pixies stayed behind for a while. After some time, someone else arrived as a replacement. Unfortunately, I did not see who. After that, the replacement ended up leaving, and once again, someone else came and went. It was around that the theft was discovered. I didn't hear the sound of wings from the other two that came after the pixies, so I'm certain that the pixies are not the thieves. See, I told you this information would be super important, right? Or actually, the jack-o'-lantern floats too, so it's very possible that it's the jack-o'-lantern. But we'll have to see what the pixies have to say. Let's see. If I recall, you can trust whatever the pixies say, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hey there, did you find the thief yet? We were just discussing how to execute the miscreants once they were caught. I say we hang him upside down, skin him alive. I haven't figured out who is it yet, but I'm going around to hear everyone's stories one more time. Can you remind me who saw the apple last? I was the one who found the apple nearby, but at the time it was still too hard to eat. Yeah, we were gonna go wait for it to ripen before we ate it, so we brought it here. That's right, and then we assigned someone to keep watch over it. Who was that again? I think it was you, wasn't it? Well, I got sort of bored of just waiting around, so I asked some nearby Agathion to take over for me, just for a little bit. What? Of all demons to ask the Agathion? It seemed like a good idea at the time. I think we better execute you first. Hung upside down and skinned alive. No, what do you think about that? Yeah, I think I'm just not gonna get involved. Well, we've gone around and asked everyone's stories now. I'm exhausted. The thief is sure to be among the demons we just talked to. Let's go over the information we just have. I'll just review what they said. Yeah, Jack-o'-lantern said the apple was taken by a demon that used electricity. And the Jack Frost said the thief was a demon that could fly. And as we know, the pixie was first, and then she told the Agathion to take cover second, and no one came after them. Which, doesn't seem to be true. The apple was already gone by the time they left, which means it was probably still there. And of course, you have to keep in mind that everything they say is a lie. And as we can see, the unicorn did say that there were 3 different people that approached the apple. So it was the pixie first, then the Agathion, and then there was something after. I'm just gonna guess the Jack-o'-lantern's the culprit. So the Jack-o'-lantern is the thief? Based upon the unicorn statement, the apple was approached 3 separate times. At first it was the pixie, yeah, we know that. Second time it was the Agathion, and they basically said the apple was still there when they took up the watch. In other words, the apple must have been stolen by whoever approached it at that 3rd time.
By the way,
That leaves Jack-o'-lantern and Jack Frost as the only remaining suspects, but in these circumstances, Jack-o'-lantern's testimony doesn't make sense. Neither of these demons uses electricity, so that must mean Jack Frost is the only one who is telling the truth. If we consider that the culprit is either Jack Frost or Jack-o'-lantern, and is also a flying demon, then Jack-o'-lantern is the only demon that fits. I knew it. I'm intelligent. Very sound reasoning, young man. You explain the reasoning behind your theory. I don't really get it, but you sound pretty sure. Alright, let's go and nab our suspect. Yo! How did you find me out, ho? I didn't even know about this, ho. I'm an innocent bystander, ho. How could you do such a thing while I was going to the bathroom, ho? Wow, Lenogia, you're so cool. You really uncovered the true culprit. Fixing on the case completed. I get an unwritten neutral period. Nice. Changing party members or passing a turn will not consume a press turn icon for all eyes for 1 turn. That could be good. Like a first turn need to switch out type of way. And getting fairies, bestiaries, and umas seem to be pretty much a lenient request here, because getting a lot of fairies is very easy. I just wanted to bake a tasty apple, ho, but no matter how much I toasted it, I couldn't even eat the fruit well at all. That's true, it doesn't look very edible. Is it not actually food?
I comprehend.
As we suspected, the apple was an amalgam of glory, young man. Try asking if you could have it. You ask if you could have the apple. Fine by me, ho. If I can't eat it, then I don't want it, ho. Hey, nobody asked you. Okay, Lenoge, if you want the apple, I have a favor to ask. So, I think we made a pretty good team back there, don't you? It kind of felt like we were a super sleuthing duo, out of one of those mystery novels. Anyways, I thought it might be fun to do more of this sort of thing. So you're gonna be like a follower? If you had me around, I could find cool stuff you might miss, like treasure or Makatsui rails. Yup, you're a follower. So maybe you could let me join every now and then. Sure. I had a feeling you'd say that. You were thinking the same thing, weren't you? That things would be kind of lonely once I'm gone.
Nice to meet you.
I'll be near the ley line found in the North Shinagawa, so make sure to stop by. Oh, and don't forget to take the apple with you, too. I will not forget. 100 glory points! Can we go hee-ho now? Yeah, sure. Wow. That was super worth it. 100 glory points just like that for free? Well, first it did take a side quest, of course, but it wasn't really that difficult at all. Even though I do have to go north for my side quest, I'm curious what's actually down this river. Oh, that's actually Symphornius. So, if I ever need to recruit more of those, I suppose I could just do that. But I wonder if the starfish guy is around here as well, the Decarabia. Because Decarabia and Fornius do have like a duo type of passive together, though I don't know how to get one. Oh cool, I got an essence as well down here. Yeah, it just seems like, what is that, a mini-boss? Can't really see it from down here, though. This seems like just a big detour, though. Like, I'm not really sure if there's anything important here, or if it's like a progression or anything like that. But for the most part, it seems just to be like a side content area. Ooh, and there's also an abscess over there. Okay. So I'm gonna probably look around here for any rails or any boxes and anything like that. And if there's new demons, I could also go and try to recruit them as well, though I do doubt that there would be anything new necessarily. Can I actually parkour up here? Kinda. Not really, though. It'd be kinda cool if I could just jump all the way up to the top, though. Ooh, I wandered over here, and there's another essence! And also 2 boxes. But most importantly, an essence here. And an heat essence as well. What is this? Aogami Type 5 essence. Ooh, I'm very glad I went over here. Whoa, there, careful, yeah? Keep going and you tumble over the waterfall. We got 6 glory. I need to go check out what that essence was for sure, because we need some. Oh, you can't actually walk any further. There's an invisible barrier, but that's really cool. So what Aogami Type 5 gives is Kanabi Veil, which decreases damage to all allies until the next turn, just flat out damage reduction. That's really good, especially for Amagotoki critical effects that the boss might do. But you also get Hamon and Mana Spring. I don't know if I want to replace Lightning just yet, but I definitely want to inherit Kanabi Veil though. I suppose what I can technically do is maybe replace Blight. Oh, there's also a ley line here, so that's actually perfect. And the pixie will be here too. So that means we have North Shinagawa here, so I can now just go in and then give myself the new abilities that I just got. Let's get it. And I can also go into battle just to see just how well this animation looks. Though, I suppose it would be better to put in the thumbnail next episode instead, so that I would have something flashy. So, Kanabi Veil. That sounds amazing. I love that sound effect. Let's see the negation effects. 32? Okay. It did reduce damage, I will say, even though they hit really hard. I don't know how much it exactly reduces damage though, but I'll take its word for it. I'm still alive. I think I actually needed to go here anyways, because I believe if we had left over here to get past these basilisks. Don't encounter me, please, please. Well, I almost died. Anyways, I'm just gonna go through here and we can finally get to the abscess, which would be probably a great place to end it, honestly. I will probably do the Golden Apple quest next episode, but let's take down the abscess right here, right now. Let's do it. So right here we get, oh, this guy right here. I believe you all are weak to dark. I did just fuse you away though, so let me just use a spyglass to be refreshed on what you have. So you block fire and you're weak to dark. And you only have Megado, Matarunda, and Diorama. But the Megado might be a problem because I can't block that necessarily. So I need to bring in someone who, oh, Bullbite could work here. Okay, so yeah, you're weak to sleep, which means I have a free opportunity to debuff you. No problem here. So let's just do a few debuffs here. You don't have anything great right now, so I'll pass. But I will go for an Inflaming Divinity on maybe... yeah. The Hardy has a special passive where she can damage while the enemy is asleep. So I will just hit you with a Historical Slap. Doesn't really matter what I do here. You're still asleep? And there we go. Now let's swap out our Powered Body, and then bring in someone who has Dark. Tengu has Dark. Alright, let's just hit again. I'll go for Zanga this time. Go for the Madoon, heavy attack to one foe. Alright. I'll bring you in as well because you have Dark. So now we'll have a full onslaught of Dark moves while also being pretty strong ourselves. Why is my screen purple? I don't necessarily think I need the Veil, but I'm going to go for a lullaby anyways because we get that effect right there. And I can also just debuff again, so lower accuracy and evasion. I also want to lower defense as well, but I'll concentrate just so I don't put you to wake up immediately. There we go. Normal hit, that's okay. I do have some Dark Shards, so I can just go for one of those. Dark Gem. I'll just pass with you. Madoon. We're gonna go for another Madoon here. Supercharge as well, good damage. And I'll Dark Gem again. And then I'll put you to sleep. There we go. Then let's debuff again. So not that difficult, it's only one enemy after all, so we are good. I'll go for an Inflaming Divinity so that I can supercharge my attacks, and also do very good damage, and also conserve MP as well. Because if we kill them faster, then that means they'll do less to us. So I'll Inflaming Divinity again, so I can buff you as well, and then put you to sleep. There we go. Very simple. We pretty much have you stun-locked in an infinite sleep chain, and now we can go for an Omega-Toki critical. Oh, we have our attack down, but that's okay, because most of us already have our attack buffed anyway, so even if the main character is a little bit weakened, I can still go for a Dark Sword to potentially seal. No seal, okay. We're gonna go for a Zyga for big damage. You will go for Madoon again. And then at this point, I think we are in the clear to just go full in on damage. And this should kill. If not, oh well. Boom! Very minimal effort. Dispel Charm, lots of Maka, and we also get ourselves brand new essences. Or miracles, rather. So we get Race Transcendence, Constant Vigilance, Healer's Hospitality, Empowering Cheer, and Timeless Alliance. Awesome! So, we've done quite a lot. We did a lot of side quests. We got some brand new party members as well. So yeah, we got lots of good party members, lots of abilities. We got a brand new essence as well for the main character. And that'll be all for this episode. I will see you in the next one, where we will finally complete the Apple quest. I've done a lot of sidetracking, but this time we'll be doing the main quest. Bye-bye!